The trial of Sean Diddy Combs has been making headlines for quite some time, and of course it has sparked a firestorm of conversation across social media. Some of it true, some of it not so much. So when it comes to high-profile cases like this, you need a team of experts to explain it all. Nico LaHood is here to tell us a little bit more. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in this morning. Yeah, so many different things in the news these days. Of course, a lot of people talking about this trial. And the first question a lot of people had was, why was it not on video? Why could we not see what was going on?
So federal courts do not allow videotaping inside the courtroom. State courts do, and I think we've seen that across the country, even here locally. And so that mattered too. Another question people had is, the portion they did see on video was the portion in that hotel where Diddy, Sean, whatever, assaulted that young lady. And that was a state case. That was not the federal charge. That was one of the predicate charges of coercion and force and intimidation used by the government to try to prove that first indictment, that first count of RICO. But that wasn't. He should have been charged state. But for whatever reason, the state DA's office did not decide to prosecute that case. I don't know if there was communication with the federal agents saying, hey, you guys are going to use this as a predicate to the RICO charge. We're not going to charge him in state court, but the statute has run on that. He should have been charged in state court, but for whatever reason, they decided not to do that.
Okay. I know a jury is very important. We've talked about that a lot. Why do you believe that the specific jury may have played a part in this case?
Well, jury selection is critical, and so the defense counsel obviously picked a very good jury. And what the strategy in a case like this is, look, you're going to see some hard facts, you're going to see some disgusting facts. I was disgusted by it, and if he was charged with family violence assault, he would be found guilty, and we would have pled out to it, by the way. But the federal government has charged him with these charges. RICO is like what you charge mafia bosses with, and then sex trafficking, and then, you know, prostitution, engaging in prostitution. So he was found not guilty on the RICO charge and on the sex trafficking charges, which were the most serious charges. The RICO charge had a lifetime. He was facing life. That was the one that the federal agents, the federal prosecutors really wanted. The sex trafficking had a minimum of 15 to life. So that was a big win for the defense also. Now, the prostitution charges has a maximum of 10. Now, the judge could stack them. He could not stack them. He could give them the max. He can give them anything less than the max. So this was definitely a win for the defense. And the defense counsel did a very good job, obviously, in choosing the right jury to listen to the very specific facts and even harsh facts that they had to consider.
Absolutely. And I know we're talking about this situation, which has been in the news quite a bit. There's also a lot of other things in the news quite a bit. You're a San Antonio guy. You've got a family. I know that the flooding situation is also weighing heavy on your mind. Yeah,
it's been on my heart. I mean, look, I'm very open about my faith. I'm a Christian, and so we're praying for them, and we're giving support and donating our time, talent, and treasure if we can do that. The thing that I guess, and I'll just say it, I don't mind, you know me, I don't mind being politically incorrect. I just wish people weren't so political about this. I mean, these are people. I mean, let's just wait, and there'll be, I'm a big accountability guy. There'll be enough blame to maybe push around, and we'll hold people accountable to make our systems better. But right now, we just need to account for the bodies. There's families that have a new normal in their lives. I deal with that, unfortunately, when I prosecute or defend, and these are serious situations. That's how I wish we could look at people as humans and just kind of shelf the political parties for a second and worry about blaming your side or my side or any side, and let's just pray for people if you're a person of faith. If not, just wait. Let's just pause. And so that's kind of what I've been telling people to do, or my recommendation, and that's what I'm doing.
Good words, good words. Always good to see you.
Thank you, likewise.
If you find yourself in a legal situation and you need some help, take a look at your screen. LaHood Norton Law Group, right here in San Antonio. The phone number to call is 210-797-7700. For more details, you can also go online to LaHoodNorton.com.